It is Teresa at Wonderful Studio, part of your Paragirl leadership team, project manager for Heart Tribes. And we have a very special guest tonight. We're so excited for you to be here and also for you replay viewers. Tonight, our guest is none other than the wonderful Michele Heyward. She is a construction engineer by day. She's a business coach by night. She's also a Toastmaster. This woman does it all. And she's going to teach us how to repurpose our broadcast with finesse. She does it like a pro, and she's going to share those engineering tips with us so that we can reconstruct our broadcast to use them in other ways. So I'm going to turn it over to Michele. Thank you so much for being here. Hey, Kim Perry. Hey, Joanne fam. Thank y'all so much for being here. I'm going to turn it over to Michele.
Hi, Teresa. Thank you guys, or ladies rather, for joining in tonight. This is going to be so fun. It is not difficult to do this. So you've already done the hard part, right, when you do the live stream, because you don't know if it's going to be full of trolls or if it's going to be full of Perry girls or fans. But that's the hard part. The easy part is really taking that live stream and reusing it, because when you repurpose it, you're saving time that you could be spending doing other stuff like with your family or different fun things that you really enjoy doing. So it's very, very important that you understand that repurposing is not cheating. Google's not going to get mad with you. It's really there to help you. So the first thing that I do when I get my scopes is, if you have your smartphone, right? You have that smartphone. I use Google Drive. And I use the app on my phone. And you're like, why would you have the app Google Drive on your phone? I save my scopes directly from my phone and I drop it onto Google Drive. I can put it in a folder. So number one is automatically saved someplace else. Plus, I can free up the space on my phone, because if you're a heart triber, you're using up a lot of space with your live streaming. So it does two in one. You're freeing up space, plus you're saving it, right? Now, after I have it saved, this is where some of the work comes in, but once you do it, it's really great. So you can actually create a template to go over what we call the prison bars from your periscopes. So for those of us that don't have Periscope Producer, we're still going to have those prison bars. Well, you can create a pretty filter to go around, and you can customize it with colors that you love. You will put your name, you will brand it. You will put your name, you can tell people where to find you in social media. So not only do you have this cover, but it gives people more information. If you want to be more specific, each one of the covers, you can put the title of your Periscope on there. So some things that I do when I'm editing or having the video edited is I have the person cut off hello replay viewers on the web and Twitter. I always try to lead in with that and then say hello everybody and give my topic, because that way people don't know it was originally done on Periscope. So if you do other stuff, tell the topic and stuff, then say hello, you lose some of that because you may not catch it. So try to find a formula that works for you. If you're good at cutting and editing in the middle of stuff, I am not, then it won't bother you. Or at this point I outsource it, I have somebody else do my editing, but it really helps to kind of queue up or have a fixed way that you do your intro and outro, so that it's a little bit easier to edit as you build your following. So now you have this pretty filter and you've done some editing, right? Something else I did that a lot of people aren't doing, or at least people starting out, you want to have branded intros and outros. And you're like, what is a branded intro and outro? The intro comes in and it has all of these different icons for different social media sites. And it says, then it lands in my name. Ooh, it's sort of like, it's special effects. But somebody just made me a cute intro and outro video. And it tells you who it is before you ever even see my face. And then the next part is at the end, it's a call to action. I put the outro tells them whether to follow me on my Facebook page, my Pinterest page, my YouTube account. Come see me on Periscope. Am I on LinkedIn? It tells them where to go find me. And you're like, that's a lot. It is. So you have to figure out for that particular subject, is it something that you really promote on LinkedIn? Is it something you really promote on Periscope? Or is it a variety of things? And just pick one to stick with for a certain number. Generally what I do is try to pick one social media site for people to follow, let's say in a month's time frame to find me. Now you're like, okay, so you've done all this editing, right? You have this beautiful filter. You have these intro and outro videos. Guess what I do next, Teresa? It's really easy. No idea? I send it over to YouTube channel. I created a business channel on YouTube. Like the Perry girls have their own YouTube channel. We can each have one for our business. So I sent it over. I think I have 16 followers, and that's a lot for me. And I'm happy that I have 16 because we all start with 0, right? We all start with 0. Exactly. So to grow to 16, but when people go there, they see my branded videos. It's like, oh my God, this looks so professional. It came straight from Periscope. So you got to have that good lighting, you know, maybe that $14 ring light that Angel showed us the other day. But it's something we're delivering content, good content, we're repurposing it, and it really looks professional. Even if you don't have the intro and outro video, you want to have the filter. So on the YouTube, you're like, okay, well, you got 16 people. How did you get 16 whole people to like your page? It's another step to repurposing. And I'm going to share that with you. So you want to direct people to where to find you in social media. So you have these videos. Sometimes it's that same video. You want to take the juiciest part, the most interesting, most exciting part, right? You want to splice it down. If you're going to use Twitter, you're going to have it be 140 seconds or less, because now you're going to tweet out this video clip with a backlink to your YouTube channel. You hadn't done that, right? That's a little bit of marketing. So that's how you can start to grow your YouTube following. So you're going to edit some more, just a juicy piece, no more than 140 seconds, and generally less. You want to give them 10 or 20 seconds to get them to click on the link and go back to your YouTube channel. And from there, they'll start really clicking and going through and deciding if they really want to follow you. So you don't want to have to, Periscopes are really good because usually we're doing about 5, maybe 12 minutes. We have some longer scopes. You're really, what I want to say, people that really love you and listen to your 40-minute videos, people that are getting to know you, they want to do like 5. I'm just saying, it's sort of like your grandmama, you'll listen to your grandma all day, your friends may not, you know? It's sort of the same thing with YouTube.
You're cracking me up. You're cracking me up, Michelle.
So you take that juicy filter, and the reason I want you to do it for 60 seconds or 20 seconds or less is because you're going to use the same video clip on another platform. Any guesses what this next platform is? It's really popular. It's really popular, but you can't have videos longer than 60 seconds.
Is it Snapchat or Instagram?
Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So you can use that same video on Instagram, right? It is so easy. You're going to take that little clip and you can still have the filter over it. And you're just going to get that little juicy part again. And when you post it, you can post the link back to your YouTube channel. Or maybe some people don't know what Periscope is, but I try to send them somewhere where I can grow a following, and it's easier to grow a following sending them back to YouTube than it is to a Periscope page. So much easier.
That makes really good sense. That makes really good sense. So you're sending your followers back to your YouTube channel.
Yeah. Yep.
But you're taking splices from your Periscope and you're just kind of mixing it all up. Love
exactly. That. And if you do it wherein Instagram, you can't have more than 60 seconds. So that's why I generally try to stay within 60 seconds or less, because then I only have to edit out that one piece, find that one splice that I'm going to use again and again. So this is really what you want to do over and over again. So, but one of the things that I decided, like, how do I get people to my website, right? Because I have this YouTube channel and I'm sitting there like, I got some really good Periscopes on here, some nice filters. I got these videos, right? I want to come to my website. So what did I decide to do? I hated doing a blog. I'm an engineer. I do numbers. And I'm a personal engineer, and I do people too, which is you want traffic to your website. I created a vlog, V as in Victor, a vlog. So I actually have my Periscopes on my website on a separate tab for my vlog. And it is set up wherein people can come there. I can do the same thing where I was sending people to my YouTube channel. I backlink it to my vlog on my website. And that's a way to grow traffic to your website. And you're like, this seems like a lot of work. It is and it isn't. Because after some of us have 50, 60 really good Periscopes. And once you've added 10 or 20 of those, and probably only 10 really good ones, 10 really good juicy ones, what you're going to do, you're going to go to like Buffer or Hootsuite or Ask Edgar, and you're going to schedule them to go out periodically. You can keep your same Twitter message the same, your same Instagram message, but you want them to continuously go out because Instagram just changed where now you can repost, right? So you want to keep it continuously circulating to continue to grow your following using that same video clip. So I've gone over and I've taught you to do a YouTube channel, how to edit your videos, and you're going to do a filter, how to tie that video into through via Twitter and Instagram to grow your YouTube. Well, the next thing I went through was your vlog. But something I didn't tell you about was Facebook is really big among the Perry girls, right? And Facebook hates YouTube. So what you will not do if you want to grow your following on YouTube is post your YouTube link in a Facebook post. Zuck doesn't like that. So what you usually have to do, what I usually do is I will post a video directly to my business page, and then I can backlink it there. Yes, I do edit the vlog from my Periscope. So I will edit out the part where I say, welcome replay viewers from the web and Twitter, because it really helps them to not figure out that it's repurposed. I can just say, welcome. So it really does help keep it a little bit cleaner and simpler. So you can always say, well, sometimes I won't even say good evening or good morning. I may, or a day of the week. I just may say, I hope everybody's having a great day, and leaving it generic. Time of the year, I haven't figured that out because I'm always cold. So trying to wear brighter colors or lighter colors is something I try to do. Even if it's wintertime, I hate like a gray like this. So that's kind of what I do. So that way you can still repurpose it year round and people don't know. So you can look at that. Some people, it doesn't matter. They don't even look at the clothing. You could be in Florida for all they know. So you always have on summer wear. So, but that's a really good question.
Those are great tips to kind of keep it generic. So so it goes whichever time you want to be able to use it and just use over and over again. I know why you're such a great engineer.
Yeah, and I don't get to wear my cute clothes to work either. So
darn.
I know. Darn OSHA. So when you do your when you do your post to Facebook, you can tweet out your Facebook link, business page link, for people to go back and watch the rest of your video there. So that's another tip. So instead of doing YouTube, you can upload the native videos, or not the native, but the filtered ones, but as a native file, not as a YouTube link, to your Facebook business page. Then you're going to take that edited clip and you'll still tweet it, you'll still post it on Instagram, but it backlinks to your business page. And that's a great way to get people to come back to your business page as well. I've been doing that probably the last 2 or 3 months with interviews I've done. So definitely do look at doing that if you're looking to grow your following on your Facebook business or fan page. It is really, really good. Now, this is something the ladies of Periscope, the Perry girls, Heart Tribe, suggested, because I was like, I really don't want to write a blog. They said, well, don't. I said, okay, but you guys are supposed to be helping me here, right? They were like, you have some really great Periscopes. Get them transcribed. That's a really good idea. So I'm taking some of like my 8-minute, 7-minute Periscopes, paying a transcription service, which is not paying me, so I won't mention the name, but you can ask around for some good ones, and having it transcribe my Periscopes, and I'll go through and edit it out, of course, and making it a written blog to save time. So if you're like me, writing is not for you, do the opposite. Take your video, which is your live stream, recorded videos, and switch it around to write your blog posts. So now it's like, oh, this is really, really good. So it's another way to save time. So we have YouTube, we have Instagram, we're using Twitter, we're using our Facebook business page, and we have a vlog as well as a blog. So you just have to pick which format you want to use, because you don't have to use them all. I just created a system. Yes, YouTube does have a transcribing option. It's not as good as paying for a service. So usually you have to do more work sometimes than paying $1 a minute for transcription services. So that's why I prefer it. And I'll let you know how it works out for me, which one I like best. I've tried Google Voice as well to try to hack some stuff, replaying an old Periscope on there. Yes. And I've tried Google Voice, and Google Docs also it's some hacks you can do to try to get things to transcribe for, but it doesn't like my country grammar. So I always have some issues where I'm running in some words and I have to go listen to stuff to figure out what I really said. So in that end, I'd rather pay $1 a minute to have it transcribed and see how it really works if it's able to figure out what I'm really saying. So Fiverr is definitely a great option. I agree. But I'm a tech person. I'm gonna try technology a little bit quicker than I'm gonna try a person. What can I tell you? It's like, it takes PayPal, click here, and I'm done. And even for the service that I'm using, I can actually go to periscope.tv website and give it the link for my actual Periscopes, as opposed to having to upload the video. So you can do it either way. I was like, it made it so much easier for me to accept it that way. So
can you repeat that website, and I'll type it in the chat?
It is Rev, R-E-V as in Victor.com.
Rev.com?
Yep, Rev.com.
Gotcha.
And it's $1 a minute to transcribe. And then if you have subtitles and different things, it adds additional fees to there. But you can get the basics transcription there. That's the cheapest I've found thus far that's actually been good. So free, I haven't gotten a great free hack yet.
Michelle, what is the turnaround time when you submit something over, how long does it usually take them before you get it back?
Less than usually no more than 24 hours.
Oh, that's awesome. Okay.
Yeah. If they have issues with it, they let you know, but usually it's within 24 hours. I'll get it back or less. Usually, some of them they charge a rush fee. If you want to, like, I think under 4 hours, they charge an additional fee. But if you're willing to wait like 24 hours, you'll have it.
That's great. Now, so how often do you do this? Is this something you do weekly or monthly, or do you just kind of gather several at one time, or do you block off some time and do this?
I usually, when I came up with a scoping series, then I automatically knew that I was going to have 4, 8, or 12 live streams that I was going to have, and I was going to be adding them to my YouTube channel. And then from there, I could plan ahead as to which got uploaded when to my YouTube channel, because they don't all go the same day. I will do an upload once a week, every 2 weeks. And the same thing for my vlog, something gets added once a week. So I do live stream interviews too. So then I'm feeding more than one channel, if that makes sense. So when you're trying to feed too many monsters, don't go into overwhelm.
Okay.
So I just decide which one gets fed, which channel gets, which one of those channels gets fed and when.
So based on the different feeds and platforms you're using, that you are using, where are you generating the most leads from?
I get more people to follow me on Twitter directly when I put up the videos than going back to, I do get some followers from YouTube, not as many as I like, but I pick up way more doing the interviews, having the clips tweeted out. I get more followers, more engagement. And I tested it. I didn't have any videos tweeted out last week, and I looked at my numbers. My numbers were down. So this week I'm tweeting out short clips, and I'm gonna see if my numbers go back up. So it'll really tell me what people really like, and that way I'm able to gauge where to spend my time too with my video.
I like that you're doing the test, and that gives you some very concrete variables to work with. Just as you said, know where to spend your time and energy. So that's also a very nice tip to have in your back pocket.
And as you say, I didn't say Facebook Live. I don't have a huge following on Facebook. So for me to do more live stream over there doesn't work as well on Periscope and repurposing my Periscopes. Doesn't mean when I do live stream over there, I don't give value to my followers. I just get more people on Periscope. So that's where I tend to spend my time and repurpose from there. So go where your people are, and that's how you can decide what to repurpose, because they'll tell you.
Great tips. Very good tips. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have any questions, feel free to type those in the chat and I will funnel them over to Michele.
And do not do I do several because I'm single and I'm away from my family. So I spend more time than the average person on social media probably. So pick one or two or three, because Periscope or live stream, unless you do Facebook Live, maybe it, and then one other platform, and you're good to go to build your following. Don't go into overwhelm. And I have a virtual assistant who assists me. So I don't do this all by myself. So and I automate things through Buffer and Hootsuite. So if you're manually uploading everything, that may not be a good use of time. Yeah, Michele, I agree.
Where
is better.
If someone wanted a virtual assistant, where would you recommend they go?
If they want a virtual, I use the talented Mr. Solace, who has a virtual assistant service that he provides, and the way he sets it up, you interview, he meets with you, or somebody on his staff meets with you to go through what your needs are, and they'll recommend where your budget is to what you really want, and they'll tell you if it's realistic or not, and then they will bring in people that meet your budget to show you where you fall into what you really want, and then they'll bring in people who really meet your budget, and you can decide if you want to pay it or not. So for me, it works out because they did all the background checks and everything. And I have a part-time VA who works for me 5 days a week. If you just want somebody to do stuff every now and again, hiremymom.com is very popular. I have not personally used it, but it's another place to definitely look into. Maybe you do virtual assistant work, and maybe that's where you can go to post about the work you do as well. But Hire My Mom is definitely another popular option.
Thank you. I appreciate that tip. I'll type that in. What else do you want to share with us?
Don't try to be everywhere all the time. So I don't do Instagram every day. I don't do Snapchat every day. I do Twitter, Periscope, and Facebook every day, and unfortunately. But the rest of them, I actually schedule in time to go on other social media sites. And it's really 5 to 15 minutes that I'll spend on Instagram engaging. And then I'll be gone for 2 to 3 days. But I've automated posts. I go on there strictly to do engagement. So it is social media. So be sociable. So go and talk to people, like stuff, respond to direct messages, because people will, when they start to like your content, they will start to have dialogue the same way you should if you like other people's content. So be social on social media, but I'm not everywhere all the time.
Okay, we have a question. Is it hiremymom.com or hiremom.com?
I'm pretty sure it's hiremymom.com. Hold on, I'll pull it up.
Joanne typed in mymom.com and she said it was not a virtual assistant. I don't know what she got. Sorry, Joanne.
It's hire, HIRE, mymom.com.
Joanne, I'm falling out of my chair. You can't see it, but I'm falling out of my chair.
Only Joanne would find that. If that, I just looked it up. That's the website. I've been there before, but that's another popular place. So if you're looking for, I'll ask around to see find other people. I can't remember who's used it before, but I know other people have told me they've used it, but I personally haven't. So just my disclaimer. And so you can't hire me because I'm not a mom.
Oh, come on. But you're a business coach.
Well, yeah, you can hire me. If you want a strategy, I do social media too, which is why I play in so many fields, but I have a strategy on how I do stuff. So, and I'm working on my 2017 quarter strategy right now. So.
Oh, you're a planner. You are a planner.
Yes, that's the last thing I want to tell everybody. Plan ahead what you want. Even if you're repurposing stuff, plan ahead what you're going to repurpose. So that way you aren't spending your time on stuff you don't use. So plan, and so if it's something you're looking at stuff that's 30 days old, that's fine. It's a recording. But just make sure you're going to use it and where and make that plan and execute it. And it doesn't have to be perfect.
For all of us perfectionists people out there, did you hear? It does not have to be perfect. Just do it.
Yes. Done is better than perfect, because guess what? People get to see your beautiful face and hear your lovely voice and get encouraged by your story. But it will never get out there if you're waiting for perfection.
That's so true. So true. Is there anything else, Miss Michele? Because we are about rounding up this session on our Google Hangouts tonight.
I am. If you ladies have any questions, hit me up Facebook and Slack for sure. I will respond to you. You can put it in general unless it's something you don't want others to know. I welcome the questions, welcome being able to help you. You are my Heart Tribe family, my Perry girls, and that's what we are about. So definitely let me know how I can help you.
Awesome. I am so excited to have had this opportunity to sit here with Michele. She is a wealth of knowledge. She is a dear soul, and I just thoroughly enjoyed my time with her. I really enjoyed seeing all your comments. I don't think Michele was able to see all the chat, and it was quite engaging. I love it. I love you being here. I love you all being a very active audience. She will go back and check all those comments, and like she says, check her out. You know, contact her if you need to ask more questions, and she is very helpful. Be happy to help you. Michele, thank you so much for taking your time to be here with us tonight. You are a dream come true. You've given us all homework to do, and I really love the part that you said it doesn't have to be perfect. I love that. So
thank you, Teresa. It was great being here.
Thank you so much. Thank you all again for being here. We're going to sign off. Until next week, same time, same bat channel. We will be here. Y'all take care and see you soon. Bye-bye.